The new ESG metric, measuring impact per year of phone use. Environmental and energy leaders are constantly looking for ways to improve their workplace's ESG metrics. One often overlooked method is using phones designed with sustainability in mind. Organizations often upgrade phones whenever they need new ones, when they begin to malfunction, or when they are no longer supported. However, these scenarios represent increases in a company's environmental impact. This impact contributes to Scope 3 emissions due to the efforts involved in distributing new phones, which require extracting materials to create the devices and processing and manufacturing them. By focusing on device longevity and prioritizing circularity and modularity to extend lifespan, environmental leaders can lower their Scope 3 emissions impact through the sustainable use of mobile devices. Impact per year of use is a metric that indicates a product's total lifespan and whether it can outweigh the environmental costs of its production and distribution. This ESG metric aims to promote product longevity and circularity. What do ESG metrics measure? Greenhouse gas, GHG, emissions, the total metric tons of CO2 that come from manufacturing, transporting, and processing a device. Energy consumption, the energy required to operate and support a device over time, including charging patterns and network-related energy use. Water usage, water used throughout the supply chain, from component production to assembly, is amortized over the device's useful lifespan. Waste generation, the materials that go to landfill at the end of life depend on how long a device remains in circulation. Resource depletion, the share of responsibly or sustainably sourced materials used over the device's lifetime, a metric that becomes more favorable when devices are kept in service longer. Understanding these points can help environmental and energy teams assess the annual impact of emissions, which means a clearer picture of how durability, repairability, and extended device life can strengthen corporate ESG performance. Phone longevity as a strategic ESG indicator. In recent years, more and more corporations are relying on employees' use of mobile devices. According to Statistics Canada, in 2021, 66.4% of Canadian enterprises reported that at least one employee used a personally owned device, such as a smartphone, to conduct business-related activities, up from 62.9% in 2019. These rising numbers may prompt environmental groups to find ways to extend the lifespan of these devices. Faster replacement cycles could increase the ecological footprint that electronic manufacturers may cause. Organizations should shift their focus from how many devices are deployed to how long can each device last and perform well. With rising pressure from investors and regulators, recognizing device turnover as a key emissions factor can help environmental teams reduce the impact per year of use. Looking at the impact per year of use gives organizations a clearer picture of their carbon footprint. It can also create a path to longer-lasting and more cost-stable device programs. Predictable tech budgets. Reducing device churn helps stabilize planning and spreads embedded emissions over a more extended period. Better alignment between ESG and IT, encouraging decisions that support environmental goals and digital transformation needs. Long-term resilience. Building a device ecosystem that lasts longer and performs consistently will mitigate e-waste. Strategies for reducing impact per year of use. Environmental and energy leaders could implement the following strategies to begin mitigating their year of use impact. Choosing devices built to last that prioritize extended software support, durable materials, and repair-friendly design. Building circular processes into policy involving a repair, reuse, and responsible recovery process. Tracking lifecycle performance by using diagnostics, activation data, and fleet monitoring to understand how long devices stay usable. Newer flagship devices show how better materials for efficiency, circularity, and extended software support can help organizations get more productive years out of each phone. Key advantages of next-generation devices include longer software support. More years of security and OS updates keep devices reliable and in service longer. Better energy efficiency. Updated chipsets and power management reduce day-to-day energy use. Higher recycled material content. Reclaimed metals and plastics can reduce the device's carbon footprint. Repair-friendly design. Simplified components and modular builds make it easier to adapt devices to different roles rather than replace them. Durability. Improved materials and reinforced frames help devices withstand everyday wear. Less pressure to upgrade. When performance stays strong over time, organizations can slow down replacement cycles while still meeting user needs. As organizations rethink how they measure the environmental footprint of their technology, impact per year of use offers a more practical way forward. By embracing longevity, circularity, and responsible lifecycle management, environmental and energy leaders can reduce waste and strengthen ESG outcomes. In a world where nearly every workflow touches a mobile device, extending its life is a meaningful way to drive impact where it matters most. Adam Bloom is the head of customer excellence for Mobile Clinic and TELUS Retail. A dedicated advocate for Shop Local, Support Canadian, Adam focuses on elevating the device ownership experience through transparency, certified technical expertise, and lifetime parts guarantees. By integrating Mobile Clinic's specialized repair solutions with TELUS's world-class connectivity, he champions a seamless standard of excellence that builds community trust, drives long-term loyalty, and positions Mobile Clinic and TELUS as Canada's premier destination for trusted device care.